You're looking at Simply Wall Street because you want complex stock research made simple, but which plan actually delivers that without wasting your money? After thoroughly testing all Simply Wall Street pricing tiers, I found one major pitfall in the free version and discovered the exact plan that gives you the true clarity you need to become a much more profitable investor. I'm also going to show you how to get it at the best price available right now, so stay tuned. But before we jump into the details of Simply Wall Street's pricing to see what is best for you and how to avoid overpaying, let's get one thing clear first. Who is this platform really built for? Simply Wall Street simply isn't for everyone. It's not a high-speed trading terminal like TradeStation, and it's not a deep, fundamental data dump like Bloomberg Terminal. It's built specifically for one type of person: the long-term, fundamentals-focused investor who's tired of digging through complex, boring financial statements. We're talking about buy-and-hold investors, dividend seekers, and beginners who know that real investing success comes from understanding a company's health, but who doesn't necessarily have the time or desire to become accounting experts. If you want to know why a stock might be a good long-term hold, not just when to day trade it, that is Simply Wall Street's sweet spot. But don't just take my word for it. The feedback from long-term users is incredibly telling and is very informational. So take this user for example. He posted about his experience, saying that Simply Wall Street was a must when he was actively dealing in shares. He loved that they don't push you toward particular stocks, and instead they provide a huge amount of information about each company with clear ratings across different areas for you to search through. This lets you form your own independent opinion while still getting all this other information. He also pointed out valuable insights like tracking whether company directors are buying or selling their own shares. His final rating: outstanding value of 10 out of 10. So yeah, that right there frames the entire Simply Wall Street pricing decision. You're not just buying data, you're subscribing to a visual, story-driven research system. Alright, now that we know who this is for, let's get into the heart of this video: the Simply Wall Street pricing and what you actually get for your money. This is crucial because, unlike some competitors that lock you into complex annual contracts, Simply Wall Street uses a straightforward subscription model. But the real value and where the Simply Wall Street pricing tiers differ is in the depth of access and the number of reports you can generate. The core idea, which is turning data into clear visuals, is the same across all plans. What you're choosing is how much you can use it. Let's start with the free plan. This is your basic starter kit. You get access to the platform and its famous snowflake charts, but with clear limits. You can view 5 full company reports per month. You can track one portfolio with up to 10 holdings and one watchlist. The screeners and alerts are very limited, and you won't get all the risk and reward updates. There's no syncing with your brokerage account, and support is standard and not priority. So this plan is perfect if you're just researching a handful of stocks per month. It gives you a taste of the Simply Wall Street approach. But if you're serious about building and monitoring a portfolio, you'll hit those limits pretty fast. And that's exactly where the premium plan doesn't just become an upgrade, it becomes a necessity if you really want to get the value from Simply Wall Street. The premium plan is where Simply Wall Street really starts to shine for the active DIY investor. For a monthly or annual fee, the limits expand significantly. You get 30 company reports per month, you can have 3 portfolios with up to 30 holdings each, and 3 watchlists. You unlock 3 stock screeners and alerts, which is a really powerful feature, and you get more frequent risk and reward updates, and also crucially, you can finally sync your portfolio with supported brokerages to track your performance automatically. You also get priority support and a 14-day money-back guarantee. This tier tackles the main pain point of the free plan, the restriction of it. Then there's the top tier, the unlimited plan. This is the complete immersion experience for the data-hungry investor. As the name says, all limits are finally removed. You get unlimited company reports, you can have 5 portfolios with unlimited holdings and 5 watchlists. You get 10 stock screeners and alerts, and unlimited risk and reward updates. You keep the brokerage sync, priority support, and the money-back guarantee. This package is for the investor who researches constantly, who builds complex screeners to find new ideas, and who really wants to dive deep into dozens of companies without ever worrying about a counter. If you're building a large portfolio, or managing multiple strategies, or you really want to dive deep into a lot of different companies, this plan removes all of the friction. One user I came across put this perfectly in his review, saying that he finds that the site provides a very good amount of research value and utility for the price, and additionally, the information and features continue to evolve. I also came across this other review that hit the nail on the head for really who this plan is for. This trader called it a great tool for the do-it-yourself investor. He also highlighted that it provides tons of data in an easily understood format at your fingertips for a reasonable price. So, after breaking down the Simply Wall Street features, we get to the big question. Is it worth it for the price? Well, my take is pretty simple. It really completely depends on your investing style. If you're the long-term visual learner investor I described earlier, and you're frustrated by information overload and want a clearer path to decisions, then the value can be really significant. Before we get to anything specific about the price, let's look at this user who left a detailed review. He called it an absolutely fantastic resource that he now uses as his first step for research. He said that the depth and breadth of the research is phenomenal, and the price is extremely affordable and worthwhile. He specifically highlighted the stock screener as a feature that pays for the subscription just by itself. For him, the Simply Wall Street pricing was a no-brainer. And the sentiment in investing community mirrors this as well. In a Reddit thread I found, there was someone who asked, "Is Simply Wall Street worth it?" And the discussion about it was really insightful, so remember to take a look at that if you want to see more. But one user who had been a subscriber for over a year jumped in, and he explained that it really made his research way easier and that he actually found a few good stocks through their interface. His verdict was clear. "I say it's worth it. I definitely made my money back." So that is the potential outcome. Not the guaranteed one, but the potential one, and you get a lot of tools to help you get there. When the tool fits your process, it can save you hours of work and help you spot things that you might have missed. But, alright, let's be honest as well. Simply Wall Street does get you a world-class visualization engine and organized data, but it won't pick the winning stocks for you automatically, right? It gives you the lens to see a company's story clearly and the tools to compare them efficiently, but it's not going to guarantee you a win. For the right investor, someone who values clarity over complexity for long-term holds, the information and the tools and everything it provides can be worth far more than the monthly cost. Alright, now, finally, to get started with Simply Wall Street at the best possible price and to avoid overpaying, you need to use the right link. We've done the legwork so you don't have to search or guess, and we've put that link in the description below. Getting set up is really straightforward, and for the most current Simply Wall Street pricing, and to start your free trial if you like, click the direct link I've placed in the video description below. This is the absolute simplest way to access their platform and choose the plan that fits your investing style, all while making sure that you don't pay a penny more than you should.